Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to Gachis Kaman TV, the tallest man Black Africa. Where is Jubilee? Who is in charge of Jubilee? We have seen Kanini Kega and Sabina Chege crying foul, saying that they have not been involved in the national dialogue. Their members are not anywhere to be seen. And what you have seen is that at the Bomas, tumeona wale watu ambao wanapatikana pale ni wale wa UDA. Na hii ndio sababu ukamsikia Kanini Kega, ukamsikia Sabina Chege akilia. And this is very, very interesting. Because when you look at Jubilee, you sympathize with the current situation. You sympathize with akina Kanini Kega na wale viongozi wote ambao walijiunga na mlego wa Kenya Kwanza. They were swallowed. And they were better, if you ask me, when they were in Azimio. Kwa sababu hakuna mtu ambaye sasa anataka kuwasikiliza. If you're joining this channel for the first time, take that 1 second and like this video. The first thing that has happened to Jubilee, or what is happening to the Jubilee members, is that they have been made completely irrelevant. They are no longer relevant in Kenyan politics. And that is what, I have always opined that William Samoei is a very shrewd politician. What he wanted is to ensure that Mount Kenya does not have any political party. And when Jubilee now agreed to join Kenya Kwanza, that was the end. That is why Sabina Chege, that is why Kanini Kega, and all those MPs who were elected on Jubilee from Mount Kenya, and even in other places, they are completely irrelevant. Wakati ambapo Jubilee iko pale, utapata ya kwamba UDA na Kenya Kwanza wanafanya mambo yao bila kujali kama kuna chama ambacho kilikuwa kinaitwa Jubilee. Ole wao waliojiunga na mlego wa Kenya Kwanza bila kujua kile ambacho kilikuwa kinaongojea. These people have no influence at all. At all. You know, if they remained in Azimio, for instance, when it comes to voting, Kenya Kwanza would always consult them. William Samoei Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua would always consult them to maybe get their support in parliament. So when they joined Kenya Kwanza, their influence is no longer there. Kwamba hakuna hata lolote na wanatarajiwa kupiga kura kwa mujibu wa vile ambavyo serikali inataka. So nobody consult them. Again, they are seen as strangers in Kenya Kwanza. That is the truth of the matter. When you look at Sabina Chege, the confidence is gone. When you look at Kanini Kega has become even shy. It's not the bold Kanini Kega that you would see when he was in Jubilee Azimio, when Jubilee was affiliated to Azimio. Tunaona watu tofauti, tunaona hali tofauti kabisa. Hivyo ndivyo ilivyo. Kwa sababu watu wengine ambao wako pale wanaona kama tu wasaliti, and they are not actually needed. That is the truth of the matter. I don't know whether these people have been able to do anything to influence the appointment, for instance, of their people in the government. I don't know whether they have been able to help anybody. Kama vile unajua sasa kile ambacho kinafanyika ni kwamba wale ambao walikuwa UDA wakati ambapo chance kitokea, kile ambacho kinafanyika wanaendea watu wao. Na watu wao ndio ambao wanafaidika, watu wao ndio ambao wananufaika. Ole wao tena waliojiunga na chama cha Kenya Kwanza bila kujua. Again, some members of Kenya Kwanza sees Jubilee as spies sent by Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. They don't trust them. So they suffer from what we call trust deficit in politics. And when you suffer from trust deficit, then woe unto you, ole wako. Kwa sababu inaweza kuwa vigumu kuhusishwa na masuala nyeti, masuala ambayo they are serious issues that you always be left out. And a very good example is the Bomas of Kenya National Dialogue. Again, their minds are gone. Their independence is gone. They have no minds of their own. you know, wakiwa katika Azimio wangeweza kutoa maoni yao. For instance, when you look at Kalonzo Musyoka's Wiper Party as members who are independent, though affiliated to Azimio. Lakini ukiangalia utaona kwamba Wiper viongozi wao wanaweza kutoa maoni yao, unaweza kusema hivi na hivi. Lakini sasa wale ambao walijiunga na Kenya Kwanza, wale wana Jubilee walipojiunga na Kenya Kwanza, kile ambacho kipo ni kwamba ule msimamo wao tena wa kimawazo haupo. They cannot talk the might of their... Again, these people are completely gagged. It is very rare to see them holding meetings. Very rare. Kwamba lazima wakubaliane na vile ambavyo Gachagua anataka, kwa sababu most of the time you see them holding the court of the deputy president all the time, wakisema Gachagua sijui amesema nini, wakimuibia nyimbo za kumsifu, zite sifo ukitaka, lakini they cannot hold any political meeting in Mount Kenya independently. So again, when you look at them, they have completely lost the identity. Do they belong to Jubilee? Or do they belong to Kenya Kwanza? Do they belong to UDA? Do they belong to Wajakoya's party? Where are they? Wako wapi hawa? They have no identity. Because now, when you look at somebody like Dede Nyoro, it's very clear to us that he is a UDA member of parliament. When you look at Kimani Ichung'wah, truth be told, you see these are the diehard supporters, the strong men in UDA. Lakini sasa unapotazama hao ambao walijiunga na Kenya Kwanza, wana Jubilee, they have no identity. If you look again at Kalonzo Musyoka's party, the members of Wiper have an identity. They belong to Wiper. When you look at ODM, they have an identity. It is only the Jubilee members who don't have an identity. Hawapo kwenye, they're not on the skin, they are not on the meat. Wako tu hapo. Ni fufutede, lukewarm. Hawana mana ile ambayo ingekuwa pale. Again, when you look at their party, Jubilee is just a shell. Jubilee is an empty party. Jubilee is dead, if you ask me. Jubilee is completely irrelevant. Jubilee is gone. Because sasa kile ambacho wanashikilia ni nini? Kwa sababu unajua kama wangejiunga na Kenya Kwanza walifaa ingia na chama chao, lakini wameingia pale, baada kuingia pale chama kikafa. Sasa ni maiti kizikwe. Watu waitwe mazishi. Kile ambacho tunasikia pale ni kilio tu, na watalia. Kulia watalia. Again, what was the benefit of even joining Kenya Kwanza? What was the benefit? Because if you ask me, it was one of the greatest mistake that akina Kanini Kega walifanya. Unajua, ni heri wagisimama tu pale, wasimame tu pale kwa Azimio, wakae tu pale, and I think they were better. Because I don't expect them to get any relevance. They remain irrelevant as far as the politics of this country is concerned. And even in future, when it comes to nomination, there's a party, tuseme kwa mfano tunaenda 2027, what will happen is that these people will be left out. They will not make it past nomination. That is the truth of the matter. Unless they vie as independent candidates, they have no political future. This is my take. This is Kama TV, the Tallest Man in Black Africa. Kindly subscribe to our channel, like this video. Till next time, adios.